need to shave my hair off. Yeah, good afternoon. Right, just making a cuppa. Kettle has finished boiling, be pleased to know. I've got 3 of these. I've got the sugar one as well. I've got 3 of these for $2.99. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I did not need another tin, but they've got to be 50s or 60s. They're quite heavy. Absolutely freaking gorgeous. So I'm well happy with those. I thought, oh yeah, I'll pick those up for resale. And then Maud was like, oh, that's so nice because it's. I was like, oh god, yeah, they're red, aren't they? Yeah, they're not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. So I've got some stuff to show you that's actually sold. Actually sold some stuff over the weekend. Oh god, somebody looks like they're putting their bin out over there. Shit and fuck, what's that doing? There's a car doing like a 1,000,000-point turn right in front of the building. God, yeah, maybe it's bin day. So, can't miss that. Hi, lovely, how are you? Well, I'm not like where's a gummidge, but apart from that, I'm all right, thank you. How are you, Joan? Afternoon, Leanne, Peter. You all better now, Peter. Yeah, just getting a cuppa. Yeah, I'll show you what I've sold. Oh my gosh, I think this is probably, I mean, it's not a big weekend for most people. I did a drop. Look out, my friend. I did a drop to the parcel shop Saturday and 1 post box. So this is, yeah, Saturday afternoon, evening, Sunday, rest of the weekend. So a couple of days worth of sales. And I've got to say, this is the best I've had in a long time, I feel. Oi, Neil. Afternoon, Chris. Oh, all good now. That's good, Peter. Oh my gosh, look. Peter Cummins is in. How are you? Afternoon, question. Oh my God, is everyone's just like, oh shit, Nat, I'm bored. Oh, Shelley's on. But hang on, milk. So, yeah, I will show you what's going out, but oh my God, I'm absolutely loving all the, grab your popcorn. I'm absolutely loving all of the chatter on Instagram about the eBay fee update. It's like, this is the most exciting thing that's happened on Instagram for ages. Yeah, so, I mean, everybody knows, like, eBay have, what have they done? They're not going to charge private sellers fees on clothing. Just private sellers. So eBay, when you say that, because please do not pretend it's because of the environment. Leave the environment out of it, because if it was for the environment and you wanted to encourage people to list clothing, you would wipe the clothing fees for all sellers, wouldn't you? So don't bullshit us with that bollocks. So that's my initial thoughts. Also, hilarious. I think it was just a few weeks ago, wasn't it, that I said, oh, you know, because what had they done? Oh yeah, they were sending out those agreements to certain sellers and saying, oh, if you sign this and agree to be monogamous or something with us and don't play away with any other platforms and only sell on our platform, then we'll give you reduced fees. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. Like, what's going to be next? Well, this was next. No fees for private sellers only. So the other thing I'm thinking about that is, it's obviously, again, empty gesture, because and also pointless. It's a bit like that, oh, you know, we'll give you 40% off, 15% off, you know, and if the wind is in the right direction. The other day they did for business sellers. You'll have to sign a contract and then you'll have to claim it back. It's a bit like that, where it's like, well, you may as well have not bothered, because if you think that any person in their right mind is going to go, now, free fees for selling clothing. Now, I could sell them on Vinted where there's free fees, where it's really simple to list and it uploads like so quickly, and I have no hassles on there, and it's just like a joy and a pleasure to list on. Or I could list on eBay, where it's really complicated. It like literally does my head in with all the item specifics. Then I could get bad feedback, and they won't help me with that. There's a lot of scammers on there. Let's take the more complicated. Let's go for the more complex platform. I feel like making my life a misery. Yeah, it's just obviously, no one's going to take them up on it. If it said, no, sorry, I'll tell you who's going to take them up on it. It is business sellers who are like, right, I've had enough of this. I'm just going to sell on my private account. And I would also like to point out, I've been saying for a long time now, what do you actually think the difference is between selling your stuff on Vinted, that's meant to be for private sellers, and selling it on a private account on eBay? What do you think the actual difference is? It's not a freaking legal thing, it's eBay. Well, no, the only legal thing is that you've got to display your address for distance selling regulations. But like tax point of view, HMRC couldn't give a flying. As long as you're paying their tax, they don't care. So, I've been wondering that for a long time, what people actually, all the people that have been complaining, going, these business sellers selling on private accounts and getting their knickers in a twist. Quite honestly, put your big girl pants on. Do you sell on Vinted? Right, what's the difference? Like, stop whinging. Right, I feel better for that. Hang on, let me get my cup of tea and I'll show you what's going on. So I probably just peed off a few people by saying that, but I just think it's whinging. It's just whinging. I have to pay my fees. Well, no, you have the choice. You've got the choice. You can do what you like. If you're a rule follower, well, you're a rule follower. The same as if you don't want to speed, but you see someone else speeding and they've gone 5 miles an hour quicker than you and they got somewhere first. Well, that was their choice. Like, you also have that choice. Like, that's a bad analogy, but and I'm not advocating speeding, but you see what I'm saying here, like, Right, sorry, let's read back here. That felt good. Joan, what do you think? Just what do you think about the no fees? Well, tie Joan. Hello, somebody with this frog name. Free fees, it's an effing liberty. Yeah. What a fucking liberty. Yeah. I mean, I've been a bit too subtle about it, but I've been saying for a long time. If people were being, what were they? Some people got some offers, didn't they, on the private accounts? Was it free fees for like a month or something on everything? Something like that. I was like, well, if you've got that, then, make the most. Like, what do you owe eBay? Like, seriously, they have been unscrupulous with their fees for years now, and it just gets worse each year. And do you know what karma's going to do? Bite them on the butt, because this will not stop people going to Vinted unless they're about to follow it up with something juicy for business sellers, and it's not feeling that way. Vinted Pro, honestly, people say, eBay's such a big machine, it won't go under. Really? You know what you mean, like how you can't get massive recessions, or banks can't go under, or, like huge businesses like whatever that group was that had Debenhams in it went under. Well, that can't happen then. Things like huge businesses don't go into administration because they've just been here for quite a long time. High streets don't die because things have changed. Oh, hang on, that does happen. Well, eBay's not infallible. Good afternoon, Antoinette. Good afternoon, Kim. I blame you. Oh God, I can't focus. Neil, but you've got to sell clothes. For fuck's sake, I'd rather eat wasps. Neil, hit the nail there, Shelley. Will encourage business sellers to use private account. Yeah, and I can't give a flying. Go for it. Go for it. As long as you can. Freaking rinse eBay for a change. Oh shit. What happens if they chuck you off and you lose your private account? Oh my gosh, what, you might have to go to your choice of other platforms that also doesn't charge fees. Worrying. Neil, I don't sell on Vinted, so I can whinge away. Go on then. Be interested in that. Hello, Sophie. Hello, Susanna. I'm a courier. Oh, I'm not some slap of this. And I got so many parcels a day for Vinted, and I pick up of Vinted. I couldn't care less. Okay. Sorry, I don't know if I've read that. That didn't sink in what the point was. Kath, hello. Thanks for that. It's exactly what I've been thinking. I tuned in at exactly the right time then. Yeah, I've only just started. I'm quite honest. I mean, so we'll count up in a minute how many sales I've got going out that are Vinted and how many are Bay from the same. And given that I have 3 times as many items on Feebay and I pay a lot to be on there. Yeah. Hello, the Batcave. Woolworths, exactly. Like Woolworths, people wouldn't have predicted Woolworths going under. And, every year, I'm sure they go, John Lewis is looking a bit, they're going to have to make a chat, all Marks and Spencers. Every year, people are like going, not Marks and Spencers. Well, they're adapting, but again, they're not infallible. Hello, Seaglass Kaz. Oh, hi, John. Is this the John we had the other day? Babs, hello. Shelley, I was on the other end of the private seller thing. On the other end, I ordered a plumbing part, assumed he was business as he had hundreds of multiple listing items. I needed to return. I offered to pay the fee. He wouldn't budge. Now you see, that's unscrupulous of him. And also why then he's a shit, isn't he? Because he could just relist that. There's always going to be some a-hole who's unscrupulous and an arse. He should have just taken that. As you can on Vinted now, you can get the seller to take the item back. I didn't have to jump through the hoops we do. I didn't have a leg to stand on. Yeah, but he should have taken it. Neil, I'm going to launch my own selling platform. Munted. Susanna, sorry, my point is today I delivered 56 Vinted. Oh, sorry, thank you. I also sometimes wonder if I can't understand what's being said, if it's a troll. Sorry, my point is today I delivered 56 Vinted parcels, no eBay. Whoa. Frickin' heck. Right, Susanna said it. There you go. I just don't know who's using eBay anymore. Feebay, it's a market that works. Yeah. So the other news is actually I decided, I said, it was about 2 days ago now, so of course I've changed since then. I said about 2 days ago that I downgraded my shop to, because my offer was about to end for the free shop, so I downgraded it to basic shop. So what would that be a month, 30 quid or something with the VAT? And before this news actually, but over the weekend I thought, oh, that's right, I think as another Vinted sale came in, and then another one, and then another one, I thought, what am I doing? like, so I just gave notice on the shop that hadn't even started yet, and just so it's cancelled, I won't be going to a basic shop at all. eBay can swivel. So, Kath, there is no reason why private sellers can't take stuff. Yeah, exactly. Take stuff back. They can take it back. It's just that the law can't make them. But there's no reason why. We buy from guys on car boots who do accept returns. Wow. We're more like to buy from them as they aren't tossed. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the other thing. But it's short-sighted of that person, because obviously you're never going to get back to them, but they don't. Some people are just assholes, aren't they? Some people just don't care in life, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, whatever kind of seller they are can still be nice. Exactly. And this is the thing as well, though. It's even if you are an asshole, but you think with a business mind, you should be thinking, hang on, if I'm good to this customer, they might follow me, and the next time they want something, they might buy it from me because they're already following me. Yeah, they're just idiots. Babs, exactly, Kathy, but he said that if I returned it, he would take off the postage he paid to send it to. Oh, I just sold it on eBay again. Yeah. Well, he's a tosser, isn't he? Susanna, most of my daily deliveries are Vinted, ASOS, Temu, and Shein. Yeah, so big up the Vinted on that lot then. Right, so yeah, I'll show you what's going out. And right, so mostly jewellery. I've got a couple of jellies going out. So this fella, I can't remember if I showed you. I think I showed you all the ones I'd listed, didn't I? No, I didn't. Anyway, just £4, just this comforter. I think I've got about 2 jellies left now, but you saw how many went out. It's been brilliant. And I'm just happy for them to go. This one, he was a bit more special. Maurice the monkey. I accepted an offer of £25 on him. On Vinted, I'd paid a £5, so happy with that one. And then, right, let me get so this is all my labels. Let's see which ones are eBay. How am I going to be able to tell this? Hang on. Oh yeah, because that would be Royal Mail. Oh, it's like dealing here. So 3, 4. Better than I expected. 5. Right, 5 for Royal Mail actually, which is a lot more than I expected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Vinted. Well, actually, that's a lot closer than I was expecting, especially since I'm not even promoting on eBay anymore, because I'm like, no, I'm done with you, you shark. Possibly, Neil, possibly. Right, so there's some bits and bobs. If you watched my Whatnot as well, my last Whatnot shows, some of this was on there, and this is like a bit of a thing for me with Whatnot. I've like, so since Vinted have been sending me the love notes, I'm like, okay, I'll start putting my jewelry on ready for Pro, and it's selling. And it's selling at the kind of same price I'd have got from Whatnot, but I don't pay fees on it. So, and quick as well. So, right, so which bits? I can't even find that. That's my monkey. Right, sort myself out. It's him. All right, here we go. Right, so this bangle, which is sterling silver, and that's I think that's an amethyst in the middle. Oh, it could be that tanzanite, actually. Anyway, it's got a purple middle bit and some other sparkly bits, and that's gone for 20 on Vinted. And so I had that up for 20, offered it for 20 on Whatnot, but I would have paid fees on that, so that's fee free. So we like that. Mel, good afternoon. I cancelled my shops up today. Whoa, eBay. Just sorry, the child in me is right out this afternoon. And I feel relieved. Good for you. Oh, Mel, did you just see that bangle that I've just sold on Vinted? About to show you some more jewellery, if you know, in case. We'll still sell better on there or that aren't vintage, but that is it. So, oh right, yeah. Well, funnily enough, Lex does the opposite. She only sells her silver on Etsy. Mandy, hello, long time. How's tricks? Well, just had a nice good moan about eBay, so they're similar. They're similar to always, really. Right, so other bits I've got going out. Oh, nice in the pot of wonders, my little hearts. This is what I've got. So we have got. This just went today actually. So a sterling silver with like a sparkly. So it's wishbone shaped, and that went for £21.50, and that was on the bay, but no, fees, but I didn't promote it. Get this in some kind of order. This gorgeous Greek key style, or Greek key, I don't know if it is style or if it's heavy pendant, sterling silver, and that went on the bay for 20. This one was a decent sale on the bay. This chunky monkey, I think I might have had this on Whatnot actually, offering it at 20, and it's gone on the bay for 35. So yeah, happy with that. I'm actually shocked I'm getting any sales on the bay considering I'm not promoting, so I don't know what's going on there. Shelley got something, I don't know what that is. You'll have to spell that out. Mandy, lol, some things never change. Are you swerving for eBay? Yeah, I can give you a hammer, Mandy. I think that's what there we go. Lost my train of thought. Oh, welcome, friends. Welcome. It's been a while. Right, so this little laurel wreath style ring. Ooh, it's caught up with a bracelet now. Come out of there, you naughty. What are you doing? Okay. So this one, that went for 25 on the bay. And then the last one on the bay is this large leafy foliagey thing. It's with a sparkle, and that went for 30, and I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest, on the bay, which, you know, it does make me think, maybe I should keep some stuff on there, but it's so slow, though, generally, compared. And then on Vinted, hang on, let me just see what's happened there. Thanks, Mandy. Suzanne, I tend to collect eBay parcels more than deliver them. So somebody must be delivering them, mustn't there? Years ago, we used to have loads of eBay go through the network. I have a customer that buys from car boots and sells vintage and does very well. Yeah, good for them. God alive. Go Neil. Yeah, so right, a little tiny, this just went on Vinted, little tiny sterling silver bracelet, little nice little spring ring on that just £8.50 that went for, but it was still a profit. And you know what, like, went within 24 hours, you know. So all these bracelets I put on, and they all went within, I think, 24 hours. So this one, quite a nice, heavy, kind of like a load of cluster of little rings on there. That one went for 25 on Minted. A little gold solitaire. Oh, this one was interesting, actually, quite a big size. So gold finish, but sterling silver. That went for just a tenner. I accepted an offer, and I was like, that's fine. That works for me. It's just weird. I got a lot of interest on this, including accepting offers and people just not paying, which is fine on Minted because it stays for sale. But the thing gave me a little bit of pleasure, to be honest, this morning. So somebody else bought it, accepted their offer of 10, and then another person came up and went, oh, what's happened here? I was just about to pay for it. And I said, yeah, sorry, someone bought it. What happens on Vinted is until you pay for it, and I'd accepted her offer a couple of days ago, it stays for sale, so someone else can buy it. Right, and then the last thing is that little Johannesburg fob, which you might have seen me banding about on Whatnot, little sterling silver one, and just accepted £6 on that. There wasn't a lot, it's pretty niche, isn't it? So it's fine. Yeah. So really, really, really spanner. You're having fun in there. Cass, don't you wave that thing at me, funky. Oh, word, what can you do? Yeah, so I've got to say, it's so bizarre as well that I'm getting these sales on eBay when, that's more sales than I had in 2 days than I've had, I think, since I was back on there, promoting or not promoting. It's like they can sense something. It's very odd. Actually, it was after I cancelled my subscription for the basic shop as well. And they said, can you give us any feedback as to why you're leaving? I thought, you don't want to ask me that. But I kept it simple. I literally did just say, what could we do to improve? And I said, simpler listing, less fees, I don't know, just maybe be a bit more like Vinted. Chris, I'm sure he's been told that thing before, Kath. Right, I'm going to go because I've got to package this. I've got to scooch down the road with it all, come back, cook. Oh, yeah, because Maud's having 4 teeth out. So I'm going to get her fed before she goes because I don't think she'll be eating much afterwards. Exciting, isn't it? I'm loving all the stories on Instagram. It's like, just give me more. And people boycotting eBay and people going, that's it. I'm going to sell on my private account. And other people going, now, for all of you people that are selling on the private account now, it's like, what's next? Loving it. Thanks, Mandy. Good to see you. And have a good rest of your day, everybody. And bye-bye, don't die.